Hello everyone! Welcome back to Kimmy's Corner. My name is Kimmi. Today we are here to play through our group plays, finish our Funky Fall and Spooky But Cute Zoo collab, and maybe a game or two. Stay tuned! Okay, my friends, happy Sunday, happy Relax Relate Release Day. Let's take a moment to marvel at my beautiful nails done by Miss Mallory over at the Nail Factory. I love them so much. The little touch of glitter is just glorious. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I actually want to start with our Funky Fall and Spooky But Cute Zoo collab, because I want to make sure that I get those done so that when we do our end of month closeout, we can put that money into our sinking fund. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull over my Happy Planner. We are starting out with $150 today. I don't know how much that is going to allow us to get through as far as other group plays and games, but we will do what we can to get finished. So starting out with the Funky Fall collab, which is the one that I hosted, we are going to finish up my challenge. So we have $2 there, and then we have $1, $2, and $3. So we are going to finish mine with $5. I can grab the 5. And then for craft and budget with on, we are going to finish this one. So we have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, and $7. So we're going to finish ons with 7, which makes our final tally to get both of these done $12. And this section is going to streaming. So let's see what we saved for streaming. Get my pen. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Awesome. Good little addition to that sinking fund. All right. And then for section 3, this one comes from Anna Banana Budgets. We have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and $6 to finish Anna. So 5 and 6. And then number 4 is Enchanted Toadstool, Miss Brittany. And let's see, so 5 and 3, that's 8, so that's $2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, $8, 9, 10, and we'll just count that as 11. So 11 coming in to finish hers. So that's 17 that we're adding in here. This one is going to home savings. It got quite a bit. So for this sinking fund, we are adding 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, and $33. Awesome. So I should probably be adding them as we go. So 24 and 33. Okay. All right, and then 5 and 6. Number 5 is done. This one was from Courtney over at Millennial Saver. We have this one from Happy to Save with Hannah. So we have $1, $2, 3, 4, $5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $9.50. We're just going to call that $9. So let me take out a 1 and I will just grab a 10. And this one is going to home maintenance. So for 5 and 6, we save 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31, and 32. Awesome. All right, so plus 32. And I think the Funky Fall is the collab that had quite a bit that was still open. So number 7 was Jessie G Stuffings. That one is done. This one is from Kim over at Mindful Ladybug Saves. So we have, let's see. We have $5 right off the bat. So we have 5, 10, 15, 19, and 20 quarters, which makes $5. And then we have $1.50, so that's $6.50, 7, and we will just call that $8. So let me take out 2. We will grab a 10. Section 7 and 8 are going to car maintenance. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Awesome. And I will stuff all of these into the completed savings challenge bag off camera, just because it's a lot to clip while on camera. So number 9 and number 10 were for fur babies. Number 9 we've already finished, and number 10 we finished. All right, so how much did we save? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. All right. Oh, no, this was 11 and 12. 9 and 10 must be back here. Yep, so all the ones that I've already completed are already back here. Okay, so that was 9 and 10. So 11, we still have, I should have looked at that. I'm sure somebody was yelling at me. So for number 11, we have 3, 6, 9, and 12. So that's $3, $4, $5. We'll just say that is $6. So 5 and 6. So for fur babies, we saved 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and $19. Okay, perfect. All right, let's take our bookmark off. And then for number 13, oh, we have number 12 here, so that's not right. Hello, Kimberly. You got to do both of them. All right, so for number 12, we've got $3 here, $3 here, so that's 6. We're just going to call that $7. 6 and 7. All right, so instead of 19, so we're going to add 7 here. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 26. All right. And then we are on to 13 and 14. So for number 13, we have $2. And number 14 is done. So we are just adding $2 to this section. And this section is going to vacation. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Okay. Perfect. All right, and then we're gonna go back to number 6 for the Spooky But Cute Zoo. I am actually going to call this one done because there's 50 cents left. So this one we are going to call done. And this one is going to the Kids Essentials, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Wow, we're almost to $200. And this is just saving quarters, you guys. That's why I say it doesn't matter how much money you have, save what you've got because it really does add up. Sorry, Kinga. All right, and then with Steph's on a budget, $1, $2. We're going to call that at 2. All right, and this one is our last one, and it's going to the kids' fun spending. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. Okay. All right, friends. So between all of the collabs, I have the total for what I had already pulled here. So $193 is what we finished today in total. And then we have $148 in total of what we had already pulled out. So plus $148. Oh my gosh, friends, $341 you saved using quarters toward our sinking funds. That is amazing. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So, super excited that and blessed that I was able to participate and host these collabs. And just, wow, over $300. That's completely unreal. So we finished those 2 collabs. We will pay corporate for those at the end of the video. And now let's get into our binder and let's see how far we can get. There's not a lot of money left there, so we may have to skip some of our newer challenges. We'll just have to see. And Kinga will not stay where I put her. All right. Neither will Pinky Pablo, apparently. All right, friends. So a lot of you had conniptions when I did not just satisfy this $1. And that is because I bring money from my allowance for this challenge. So that is why I did not take the $1 from the tray. Because this is from my allowance. And so I can't pull from the tray when that happens. So I'm going to pull $1, but then I will need to pull 19. Because I bring $20 a week. So 19, and we will start this one. So for this one from our bestie Eva over at Budget Your Life, I was able to save $20, $40, $60, $80, $90, $92, and $93. That's incredible. And this is all my money because this came from my allowance. I can grab a paper clip. There we go. Wonderful. And we are finishing all of our other monthlies today as well. So now let's get our, let me actually do some maneuvering here. There we go. Let's move our dice tower right here. Oh my gosh, nothing wants to stay, it seems. All right, so let's see what we're gonna do here. I have $19. So 4 is the tiger shark. Let's take care of the 3. All right, so $3. Number 3 is the whale shark. Let's take care of another 3. Okay, so that would be 6. I'm gonna take these back, put over the 5. 4, again the tiger shark. So let's take the 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, the whale shark again. So let's take 3. All right, so if I take 3, I can take 7 back and put that over there. So I have $7 left. Number 6, the leopard shark. So $7. I'm going to take this 6 off of here. And then hopefully I land on something that has a $1 icon. The 3, the whale shark. The whale shark wants to be done, you guys. All right, perfect. So starting this out with $19. And this is Roll and Save with Sharks. This is also from Eva over at Budget Your Life. I believe this is available for sale on her website, budgetyourlife.com. All right. Next is going to be my group play for October. So on my live on Wednesday night, I only rolled one, and that is only rolled one icon. And I'm a ding dong because I was judging based off of the number of Wednesdays left in October, not the number of Sundays, which is when I play through group plays. So I owe myself a roll, which is 2. So I'm going to put 4 in today. So I'm actually going to put back, a 1 and grab a 5. So $17 is what we saved with this, and this is going to consumer debt, which is awesome. So $17. Yay! Awesome. Consumer debt. And then this coming Wednesday on my live, we will start my November group play, Wait Your Turn, Fat Boy. And yes, it is still going to be October on my live, but I will stuff this next Sunday, which is the first Sunday in November. All right, next we have Eva from Budget Your Life. On her live, she rolled a 2 and a 1, but I need to finish this because I want to close out my October challenges. So I'm just going to do 2 rolls. So we have a 3 and a 1 for 4. So we're going to be adding $7 in today. So 5, 6, and 7. So Eva helped us to save toward consumer debt. $10, $15, $16, $17, and $18. Yay! Awesome. So $18, perfect. Grab another paper clip. Perfect. And I have not seen her group plays come up yet, but once I see them, I will print them and they will go in here. Next, we are going to finish off Ellie on Earth. We are going to finish up her group play with a 3. So, do I have 2? I do. 2 and pull up a 5, and I'm going to take the 20 and put back 20. All right. So Ellie's group play saved us $23, and it is going to taxes. 23. All right. Beautiful. And I have her November and December ready to go for next week. I also added the Miss Champion one. I added her November group play. We are going to skip, let's see. Well, let's do Budget with Carly. The moon phases. Let's go ahead and do this. But let's just take care of, let's see. Let's do the 5 and the 3 for $8. So we will put 2 back and pull up a 10. So far for the Q4 moon phases, we've saved 50, 60, 65, and 66. Awesome. All right, we are going to finish up the October part of the collab from Miranda at Shades Budgets and Heather at Saving Supermom. So let's first do our shut the box, or shut the door if you dare. All right, so we got 3, 2, 1. Can I get a 4? I can't. All right. So $4 coming in here. I'm going to put a 1 back and take a 5. And are both of these going to the same place? They are. They're both going to consumer debt. And then we have this or that, witches or vampires. I am going to say witches. Vampires creep me out. So that is $2. We are going to put back 3 and pull up a 5. So their collab goes through the end of the year. So there is a November set and a December set. This is just October. And for this, we saved in total, let's see, 6, 10. So 10 for this one. I might as well separate them. And then for the this or that, we saved 11. Perfect. Anything extra to go to consumer debt is worth it, no matter how big or how small. And then we will start their November collab play next week. Perfect. All right, now it's time for channel trivia. And I've watched, but I am not caught up on the coloring. So let's go ahead. Let me grab my cards. My cards are back here. Answer and question. All right, so question cards. Let's see what number I need. Number 2, okay. And what color? Purple, I already have. Red, so channel trivia, okay. But before I go any further, this wonderful collab is hosted by Save with Judy and Lisa over at She Persisted Budgeting and Saving. And it includes myself and 8 other creators. So we have Donna Powered by Creativity, Tara at Lifted Up and Living, Steph's on a Budget, Eva with Budget Your Life, April at April's Fresh Start, Andra at The Traveling and Savings Chief, and Mari over at Budgets and Chaos. So I rolled a 2 and then I rolled red. So this is channel trivia. What name did Lisa use from the Gilmore Girls for her son? I only know one name. So I am not a Gilmore Girls fan. I shouldn't say I'm not a fan. I've maybe watched like some replay episodes, but I have a coworker who is obsessed, and she actually named one of her sons after or in honor of a character from the Gilmore Girls. At least that's what I think the show is. So while I scratch this out, you guys give that a thought. I'm going to get my marker or my colored pencil just in case I'm right. All right. So let's put the question back. It was number 2. I believe the answer is Logan. Logan. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys can see that. Yay! All right. Thank you to my coworker who shall remain nameless for also having told me the reason behind why she named her son what she named her son. That allowed me to get that right. Awesome. All right. So I pay $2 no matter what. So we are going to add 2. This is not my red. Let's see. Is this my red right here? That's red. Okay. Or red enough, I guess. So here's my, oh no, I already had channel trivia. Oh my gosh, you guys. I already had channel trivia. So let me get the number 2 back. I got all excited and I can't even pay for that. All right. Yellow, 70s, 80s, and 90s music. Okay. But how did I get channel oh, because it wasn't this card. What artist is known as the king of rock and roll? What artist is known as the king of rock and roll? It couldn't be Elvis because that's 60s. Jimi Hendrix, maybe? What artist is known as the king of rock and roll? I don't. I want to say Elvis, but that's not, he wasn't in the 70s. It's either Elvis or Jimi Hendrix. I think I'm just going to say Elvis. I'm glad I went with my gut, friends. Elvis it is. All right. So we're going to mark out Elvis. All right. Answer. Answer. All right. And then, oh, question. Oh, I need to mark this out. Okay. Question, question. Okay. Whew, friends. All right. So regardless, I'm paying $2 because I paid $2 right or wrong. That was, oh my gosh, friends. What is my problem? Okay. All right. I'm going to roll a different one because I saw some of the answers. So card number 8. I think I'm looking at the wrong wheel. Green, movie titles. Kimmi's Corner, no movie titles. Okay. All right. So number 8, which is the last one. Movie titles. What movie starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, I already know what this is, was a remake of a movie starring Judy Garland and Vaughn Johnson? It is You've Got Mail. I already know that one. You've Got Mail. That is the movie that I watch every single time we go on a plane trip. That is the movie that I always watch. I don't know what it is. But I have to watch it when I'm on a plane. So sorry that took for freaking ever for us to get through one round of channel trivia, but I'm a ding dong and I am not going to make Grease, even though he's going to want to. I'm not going to make him edit this out, because I want to make sure that it's, what am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. That it's authentic, right? But you know what? I think I was looking at this one and not looking at my actual wheel. Y'all, it's been a rough few days. Between my appointments, Grease's appointments, it's been rough. So I ask that you guys give me a little bit of grace, even though I put you guys through 2 questions. Well, 3, and I finally got one right. So $2 coming in here. So we are now sitting with $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, and $10. So we have just completed week 5 for us. There's one more week to go. So this will be done for us at the after next week, the first week of November. Or I may just keep doing it until I get mine filled in. We'll just have to see. All right, this one is Savings Challenge Anonymous. I did shop my stash twice, so I'm going to pull $2 over. And I think I'm going to pull this collab. But this Savings Challenge Anonymous was hosted by Mini Brick Budgets, and it included myself, Craft and Budget with On, Lisa Grateful Me, and Eva over at Budget Your Life. And it has been a complete blast, and really kept me aware of what I was spending and where. So I never did buy anything off of Ko-fi. So that never had anything put into it, but I did shop Etsy and I did shop my stash. So the proceeds of this collab are going to escrow, and what's going in there is $10, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, and $20. This was such a fun collab, Minnie. Thank you so much for asking me to be part of it. I had so much fun, and it really kept me accountable to the process. Did I say 20? Yes, $20. Perfect. All right, and these will go to the side. All right, now we have our Save to Give, which is in my Happy Planner, and this is hosted by Amber over at Chasing Dreams Budgets. And she got a lot of us creators together to create challenges for charities that were close to our heart. So this month we were working on this one from Mary Love Country Living. And we are going to finish out the final 6 spots. And I will connect with Mary on how to get this money to her church. I know that there is a address, but if I can get it to her electronically and have her provide it on my behalf, I will do that as well. So $6 coming in here to finish this. And I believe this is going to be 30. Oh, and next month, so the month of November, is going to be April from April's Fresh Start, and she chose Toys for Tots. So let's count and see what we have in here. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 31 going to donations. Perfect. All right, and then we will start April's up next week. All right, let's skip back to this one, Stronger the Storm. This was a set of challenges created by our bestie Sarah over at Sarah Saves 07. Sorry, Trixie, I'm going to move you out of the way because you will not stand up. She made this for a friend of her kiddo who was going through, who had to have brain surgery. Praise Jesus, the brain surgery was a success. But we are going to save this money, and then I will get it over to Sarah for her to bless the family. We are going to do $10 in this challenge today. So we are going to take care of the 9 and the 1 here. And so now we have 20. And this is a $50 challenge. And we also have the daytime one. And we will do this whenever we are finished with this one. All right, so let's go ahead and do a couple of rolls on Miss Judy's Hello Fall. We will take this through the end of November. My dust pads are not cooperating with me today, you guys. All right, so we have a 1. We'll do a few rolls. 1, so that's 2. 2 is 4. And 2 is 6. So we will stop there with $6. And so now in total, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, and 21. Love this challenge. It is so pretty. And then let's go to the back. Let's start Pumpkin Patch. This is a digital download from Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. I just love her little games. So I printed it on photo paper and added the stickers. Let's see where we are going. Let's use our shark die. Okay, we're going to go 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's see where that takes us. All right, so that is a roll and save. So we're going to roll a D3. And it's going to be $3. We'll probably just spend the rest of our money in here. 2, 1, and 2. So this one right here. And this one is pretty high numbers. It gets pretty spicy. Spicier than her bat one. So $6. Ooh, I've got 4 left. Let's hope we don't land with an IOU. 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. All right, $3. 1, 2, and 3. That leaves us 1. I don't believe there is a 1 on here, so we're stopping here. All right. So today in Pumpkin Patch, we are adding 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and $12. Awesome. And let's see. I can't put it in there. Let's see. That's all group plays. Okay, there's not a 1 here. Let's go ahead and start April's. We can just mark off 1 day for her Toys for Tots for November. So we will mark off the 1st and we will put that $1 in. Oh, right here. All right, there we go. All right, friends, so today We finished all of our monthly group plays. We finished 4 collabs, which is so satisfying. And I finished one that I'm going to be able to put toward my end of month savings for my personal binder. So let's put that one away first into our allowance savings challenge bag. This is super satisfying. And then we are going to pay Korper for the Funky Fall collab, the Spooky But Cute Zoo collab, and the Savings Challenge Anonymous collab. And then when we finish Miranda and Heather's collab in December, we will pay him for those. So $3 are going to come out of Korper. Okay, let's put these in our completed savings challenge bag. Oh, I don't think they're going to fit in there. We can try. Let's see. Come on now. Oh my gosh, friends. That is a full bag. We are so blessed. All right, 3 going into Korper. Order up. Times 3. Yeah, Korper. Get it, 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 get it. Got it. Yeah. Hot diggity ding ding, y'all. We came in on the last Sunday of October and finished up all of our October group plays. Finished up 2 huge collabs that saved us over $300 using quarters, friends. And that makes sure that we continue to fund our sinking funds that are the most important to us. And with that, friends, that is all that I have for you today. If you are a returning subscriber or a member of my channel, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. If you are not yet subscribed and you enjoyed the content that you saw today, please consider hitting that subscribe button. As of this morning, friends, I was under 25 away from 1K, and I can't believe it, but I am so excited to hit that milestone with all of you. Always remember also, my friends, to give the video a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm and helps get my channel and my videos in front of folks that may not know about me yet. And I will leave you with, as I always do, friends. Be the reason someone smiles today. Keep a smile on your own face. And group plays and collabs are a really fun way to save, save, save. Love you all. Bye, folks.